Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am excited to bring you my first Black Ops 6 nuke, thanks to this broken class and setup. I will be showing the class and setup at the end of the gameplay, but I want to showcase to you the actual gameplay in question, talk about the weapon itself, and how I think this is the most broken weapon in the game by a long shot. There is no gun in this entire game that competes with this gun, and the gun I'm talking about, of course, is the Burst Marksman Rifle, the AEK-973. If you aren't using this thing and have no idea how good this is, just start leveling this up now, start using it, because this thing is going to get nerfed. This is by far and away the most broken gun in the game. There is nothing that competes with it. I know some people say the XM4 is quite good, and other guns are quite good, but this is its own different level. This is better than the Tanto up close. This will beat anything and everything if you kit this out correctly. So I will be sharing that class set at the end of today's video, like I said. But I want to talk about this weapon and why you should be using this. But first of all, it is a 3-round burst weapon, okay? Normally, over the last few years in Call of Duty, burst weapons haven't been so great. It seems like developers, whether it be Infinity Ward, Treyarch, you name it, Sledgehammer even, they'll put a burst gun in the game, but they'll make it purposely not good just because they're very worried about, I guess it's the MAA1 days. When the MAA1 existed, or like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 where it had the MAA1, the burst round, the 4-round burst, everyone remembers it's quite iconic. Everyone was using it because it was by far and away the best gun. It was the best assault rifle in both those games retrospectively. And since then, ever since that happened, well, with Black Ops 3 with the burst weapons just haven't been really that good in Call of Duty. They've been usable, but not very good. But this one has somehow managed to be allowed to be good in this game, and I don't know if that's because Treyarch allowed it sort of because of the movement, and they assumed people wouldn't hit their shots as well, maybe because of the movement, they'd be able to avoid it. But this thing is unbelievable. Like, I don't do gameplays on this channel about, like, class and stuff, but the reason I'm doing one today is because I truly believe this is the most disgustingly broken gun in the game. It needs nerfing, and I will say this now, that I do hope it gets nerfed as much as I am abusing how good this gun is. And that's why I'm making this video as well, to tell you to use this and use the class setup that I will be sharing again at the end of the video, or everything that I'm using, just so that you guys can have a chance to use it and get your own nukes in Black Ops 6. Because if you aren't using this, you don't stand a chance against this weapon. This thing can one burst up to about 25 meters. You can even check that in the firing range. You can use my class setup and test that in the firing range. You can one burst quite easily, because it's quite accurate, up to 25 meters, and in most gunfights in Black Ops 6 are going to be in and around that 25 meter mark. You're rarely going to be fighting much further than that, because obviously the maps are quite small, and on top of that, even in the close range, it's quite easy to hit those one bursts. Like, it really is that easy. Also, I'm sure some of you are going to put in the comments about, like, reverse boosting, etc. I do not reverse boost. I am very open and honest on this channel. I'll tell you if I do. I don't reverse boost. I don't 2-box. The only thing I actually do, and I do have a video about this, is I do have Xbox crossplay off, which I have said to you guys to do for one of 2 reasons, which was, one, I turned crossplay off because of obviously cheating, which is starting to pick up a little bit in Black Ops 6. So we are starting to see people with hacks and stuff, and I think that's going to increase over time unless Treyarch can get on top of that, and, you know, the anti-cheat, of course. But I do doubt that. Eventually, we're going to see a lot more people cheating in Black Ops 6, but we are starting to see it happen a little bit more. But luckily, I haven't run into it because I've had crossplay off. And 2, I am open and honest. Having crossplay off on Xbox does give you easy lobbies. I'm not even going to pretend that, you know, this was against, like, CDL pros and that. These people are pretty bot-like, and that's what happens with these gameplays. Like, the open honesty is, to get gameplays where you get nukes like this, is you know, there's a cherry pick gameplay at best as well. So me making this video, yes, I am sharing with your class setup that is absolutely broken. You guys will notice this. Like, if you haven't used this weapon, you will know that this gun's broken, and I'm sure this gameplay is doing its justice of showing you how good this gun is, like how accurate it is, how good it is at one bursting and doing the damage, even against what, bot-like players. But what it is also showcasing is, like, you know, I'm showcasing a gameplay, like, yes, you can get this type of gameplay, but it isn't the most, you know, how to put it. I'm not going to say to you guys that you're going to get nukes 100% with this gun, but I'm going to say to you now, it will make you more likely to get a nuke here in Black Ops 6 because you are using this weapon. Like, this weapon is genuinely so much better than every other weapon in the game. It's not even close. How this hasn't been nerfed yet, I don't know, because we've just had a round of, you know, nerfs and buffs for, instance, the assault rifles and SMGs. Maybe it's because this gun's not being used. Look, I am not being killed by this gun, put it this way. I have rarely been killed by that. I think I've been killed like 15 times by it. I've played well over 200 games already or something in Black Ops 6, and I have not died to this gun. I've died to this gun in less, you know, I've had more games played than I have died times to this gun. Now, that's insane, considering, obviously, if someone was using this weapon, I could die like 40 times. But I'm going to go quiet now, because I'm going to leave you guys with the last bit of the gameplay. I do have a little bit of reaction. I was just recording and, you know, managed to pull it off. As you can see, this incredible nuke. Couldn't believe it. But I'll go quiet now, let you guys hear my reaction. And then, of course, at the end, like I said, you can feel free to go to it. I'm going to share with you guys my class setup. So yeah, enjoy the reaction. That, boys, first nuke of Black Ops 6. My first one. Oh, let's go. I was just casually recording, but wow. Let's go. We got a nuke in Black Ops 6. Let's go. Oh, come on. I know this is a little bit of a bot problem, but still, you take what you're given, right? We got a nuke, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Right, hello guys, and welcome to, of course, the class setup section of today's video, where I'm going to share with you this broken AEK 973 marksman rifle, burst rifle, that is absolutely broken. Like, I hope you saw the gameplay and saw how broken it is. I'm sharing this with you, of course, to one, try and hopefully you guys can go and try and get your own nukes with this thing, and two, to use it before it gets nerfed. This thing will get nerfed. I have no doubts about it. It's by far and away the best gun in the game. But the way you want to kit this out, first of all, start with your wildcard. You want Gunfighter on. You're going to want to kit this bad boy out. And I went with the Prismatech Reflex. However, if you have any like sort of preference on the dot sight that you want, feel free to change this. It's mainly personal preference. However, you should use the compensator, get that vertical recoil nice and low to make it more accurate. Go to your reinforced barrel. You want this for damage range and your bullet velocity, because it gives you a nice little boost across the board there. Under barrel, your precision foregrip. You want less idle sway and less horizontal recoil. Now, horizontal recoil is obviously your diagonal recoil, but your aiming idle sway is the sway the weapon has when you don't shoot. So you just aim in and you can see your weapon like bobbing around. You want to reduce this as much as possible, especially with this being a marksman rifle. You want to be hitting those burst shots as accurate as possible. Just because we have so many attachments that are allowed to use because of gunfire, I'm using extended mags 1. If you want to use something else, I'd suggest maybe, I don't know, maybe a flip mag or fast mag if you can hit that amount of burst in that mag size. But I think having a 45 round mag size is nice and beefy, and it allows you to get those multiple kills on the screen. Let's say you want to get a quad feed or a 5 feed, you can do that. Commando grip, aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, a little best of both worlds. Gets that sprint to fire speed nice and low, and same with the aim down sight speed. It's 288 milliseconds, but most of the time you're going to be wanting aim down sight already with this weapon anyway. The balance stock, you want to be using this for your strafing, your movement speed, your hip fire movement speed, and your aim walking movement speed. Basically, great strafing across the board. And finally, the piece of resistance. You are probably thinking this weapon isn't that good. Wait until you put rapid fire on this thing. Please put rapid fire on this. Out of anything you do with this weapon, you can change all the other attachments if you really want to, but you need to use rapid fire. It makes this thing, there's such a big difference. In fact, I'll take off rapid fire now and show you the difference right now between having rapid fire off and on. So this is rapid fire off, right? This is me trying to fire it as fast as possible. That's without rapid fire. Now, if I go back, hold on, leave the firing range, go back in, and then put rapid fire back on, you're going to see the huge difference this attachment makes. And I don't know if this is going to get nerfed on it or something, but something's going to get nerfed. As you can see, put rapid fire on it. Look how insane that is. The difference that makes is unbelievable. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it's genuinely broken. So get this weapon leveled up, get rapid fire. If there's anything you do with this weapon or want to change, do not change rapid fire. Make sure you have rapid fire on. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that nice little nuke gameplay. My first nuke here in Black Ops 6. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.